Yes, job people, this is Michael Shamai representing. I will say, Hail the Lion voice, saying it is time for the lions and the lionesses to tell their own story. King David killed Goliath with a stone, we original dread. The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes, wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Rastafari live it. Hey, the lion's voice, Rastafari.
Well, as far as I could have remembered myself, I always wanted to be a Rastafari.
Okay.
And a doctor. As far as my mind could take.
Yes.
Not something where I see a man is Rasta and I want to be Rasta. I always know, well, I want to be a fat Rastafari. What I would have said is that I would have worked hard and get everything that I have to get, and then I'd have put my locks. Yeah. Because knowing at that time, the level of persecution you have witnessed Rasta getting, you can't get jobs, you can't get it. So you in your mentally growing up, you'd say, well, after I get everything, I put my locks on after I get everything.
Yes.
Right? As the father would have had it, I went through an experience whereby probably at the age of 18, 19, I went through a kind of an experience. And after that, I never really cut my hair again.
Okay.
So I just started to grow my locks around the time of time. Yeah, that age then, I was teaching. I was a teacher at the time. Yeah, so I left teaching and I went into shipping. And by the age of 2021, I went into medical school in Cuba. So I went there as Rastafari.
The year is 1892, and the land of Ethiopia has been experiencing 4 years of terrible famine and drought. They call it the Kikuken, or the evil days. At least 1/3 of the human population and 90% of the cattle have died. The hyenas have feasted on so many carcasses that they have become overweight and barely able to move. Just when the people could take no more of the evil days, a woman named Wasiro Yeshimabet is giving birth in a place called Urgersa Gora. This is her 9th attempt to bring forth new life. Her previous 8 attempts only resulted in death. Will this child live? Thankfully, a healthy baby boy is born. His first cries are drowned by thunder and lightning flashes across the night sky. The heavens open up and torrential rain starts to fall. Ethiopia's drought is over, and the baby boy is given the name Tafari, meaning one to be feared or respected. Lich Tafari's father, Ras Makonnen, is a very important man in 1892 Ethiopia. Although he is overjoyed at the birth of his newborn son, he cannot spend much time with him. Ras Makonnen is the governor of Harar and must get back to the famous walled city to deal with its affairs. Furthermore, he is the foreign minister of Ethiopia, and having traveled to different places in Europe, he is very aware of the material and military advances they have made and the looming threats they pose to his country. Ras Makonnen knows that the majority of Ethiopians have no idea what is coming, and that he has to work that much harder to secure the realm. Lich Tafari would grow up to become the legendary emperor, Haile Selassie I. To understand his journey, we must first understand the Ethiopia that he was inheriting, and what it was like when he was born in 1892. Get your copy of Kwesi Bansu's book, Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1, The Rise of the Priestly Warrior Kings, and increase your knowledge about the history, politics, and culture of Ethiopia in 1892, and how it connects to the rest of African and world history at the time. Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1 is available for purchase at www.bookmanexpress.pub. Please visit for more information.
Our guest today is not only a medical doctor, he's a herbalist, and I've been looking forward to this. I've been watching the brethren, and it's a brethren who inspire I, as a Rastradin. to see what he has built and what he continues to build, and to just be able to, reason. And I've been able to have some reasonings, and just to reason with a mind on this level, trust I is really great. So without any more long talking, I want to welcome the Honorable Priest Kalish. Welcome to the Lion Voice Network.
Give thanks, my brother. Blessed love.
Yes, give thanks, give thanks. As I say, it's really a great honor and a privilege to have the eye here. We were on a panel on I Never Knew TV. If you haven't seen that, family, go over to I Never Knew TV. That's our brother platform over there. And you can see myself, Honorable Priest Kalish, Honorable Priest Isaac, and Dr. Kadamawi Knife. Nice reasoning. And we're going to go more in depth tonight. You know how we do it here, family. So, Honorable Priest, please talk to us about where you were born. Take us on a journey. The eye journey to Rastafari, and the eye, where the eye is today.
Oh, I'll give thanks. Well, I was born in St. Lucia, which is basically a country in the Eastern Caribbean, right between Martinique and St. Vincent.
Okay.
The northeastern country of Barbados. So St. Lucia is what is called the Helen of the West.
Okay.
So it's the country that is famous for the pitons.
Yes. I've been there. I've seen it with my eyes,
And also the walking volcano.
Aile.
Sulphur Spring, and also a little country with less than 200,000 people, but have had 2 Nobel laureates.
Okay.
So St. Lucia, basically, I was born in the countryside in St. Lucia, a place called Labouit.
Okay. Do I speak French?
Yeah, I speak a little French, but I speak Creole. I speak Spanish better than French.
Okay. So growing up, were you born into a Rastafari family?
No, I was born into an ordinary family that was Catholic, in fact.
Okay.
So I was born in a Catholic family. My grandmother was one of these call these people who follow the precepts of the Catholic Church, like the Rosary and saying Rosary and these things, the Hail Mary, Mother of God, pray for sinners, them kind of things there. So earlier, as I move forward, I really love the fact that even that some people might have condemned the fact that they are praying to Mary.
Yes.
Right? And then as you grow into maturity and understanding, you applaud that, at least that they were able to be praying to a female deity, a goddess.
Yes.
Like we would pray to Empress, we would bless, the Empress Menen, or understanding the significance of the woman, just to be able to have that woman in deity position. So I was brought up in a Catholic church. I had my first communion, and afterwards, meaning that you take you go in and you get initiated in the thing where at the age, I think it's at the age of probably 7 or so, you get 6, 7, you get your first communion, so you have your first.
Okay.
And so I went through that, and then at the age of about 9 or 10 or so, I went to a crusade, and I got baptized as an Adventist for about 10 years.
Okay.
Then I entered into secondary school as an Adventist about at 11, and then type of things. So from young, as far as I could have remembered myself, I always wanted to be a Rastafari.
Okay.
And a doctor, as far as my mind could take.
Yes.
Not something where I see a man is Rasta and I want to be Rasta. I always know, well, I want to be a fat Rastafari. What I would have said is that I would have worked hard and get everything that I have to get, and then I'd have put my locks. because knowing at that time the level of persecution you have witnessed Rasta getting, you can't get job, you can't get it. So you in your mentally growing up, you say, well, after I get everything, I know I put my locks on things after I get everything.
Yes.
Right? As the father would have had it, I went through an experience whereby probably at the age of 18, 19, I went through a kind of an experience. And after that, I never really cut my hair.
Okay.
So I just started to grow my locks around the time. Then that age, then I was teaching. I was a teacher at the time. Yeah, so I left teaching and I went into shipping. And by the age of 2021, I went into medical school in Cuba. So I went there as Rastafari.
Okay.
So I went through that process. My whole schooling through medical school and these things, they're going through different institutions. I went as a promotion theory.
Them could never conquer the mountains. Thousands of years and counting. Ethiopia rise again unto the world. Now we are announcing. Them a plan for war, we a plan for peace. And now we see them wanna go dismantle the base. When the trumpet sound and the violence cease, how we say one go build up the cities. Well, them a plan for war, we a plan for peace. And now we see them wanna go dismantle the base. Rastafari crown as the Prince of Peace. Him tell the youths them fi build up them countries. Well, solar energy that them a see. The whole city powered by the sun's energy. The road them make out of hemp and concrete. Neighborhoods full of fruit trees that taste sweet. The youths put down them guns, them harvest and a reap. The beautiful gardens will line every street. Tired of the bloodshed, them done with the beef. Not even animals for that, them burn out the meat. Where people say Haile Selassie, I see Nile. When they see say him a treat the dirt like a child. Peace on earth from the banks of the Nile. That's why we giving thanks in style. See say Babylon a weapon, them a stockpile. Babylon a wicked, kill them brother and smile. Lion, Babylon a reptile. Them a plant fish, shed blood, we got plans for the soil.